actually. I mean, the many times I read this book, the more it opens up to me in a different way. So I don't know how to really go about it. I've kind of made points because it's very, very, I mean, it's very intense book, like really, but it really has helped. In fact, my entire journey is based on this book, I guess, and the workshop through this book. So really, there are a lot of principles in this book which talk about, principles of your life. I'm just going to pick couple of them because otherwise it's going to be like there are almost more than 21 principles which are really, really important. But I'm going to pick up one or two and speak a little about that, and then I'm going to talk about the what is an emotional realm because we all get stuck in this emotional realm a lot. And I'm going to speak a little bit about spirituality because we confuse what spirituality is really in life. So, if we have to define spirituality, it is actually defined as a process of awakening. So, when you awaken yourself into your conscious experience, really, of unconditional love, that really is what spirituality is. And it's not like you're just connecting, yourself to a particular religion or something. That's not true. Because one of the principles is that God is love. And because we are fragments of that God or that universe, if you don't believe in God, then you're still a fragment of the universe. So that universe itself is full of love. So if you are a fragment of that, you basically are love. So this is our mathematical thing. If A is equal to B, then B is equal to C. So it just works in the same concept. And what spirituality is not really, it is because what happens is we work a lot on our set of beliefs and practices. And when you start going and behaving because of your belief system, either in a negative or a positive way, then that is not spirituality. Because actually, there's nothing negative and positive, or there is nothing right or wrong at the realm of higher consciousness. It's only pure unconditional love. But we forget that part because we have been filled with so much of ego as we grow up, that aspect of our life has just completely vanished totally. So when you start to work on the realms of love and compassion, that truly is where spirituality comes. So that is your basis of spirituality. Now there's couple of things that I'm going, and when you are in this awakening process, then you come up with a lot of things, like you get a lot of clarity, you're in more acceptance of things, you're in more joyful state and more state of humor, you are more compassionate and you are more loving, because now you have awakened yourself to that level of love. Otherwise you're always judging another person, oh, this person is right and that person is wrong. But that judgment is also from your belief system, because your belief system makes you think that's right or wrong, but from that person's belief system it may not be wrong. So that's the entire concept of this book. And then there are two very, very important aspects of principles that I really, really think have changed my perspective to life. And one of that is inner disturbances are themselves a major component of your spiritual growth. So if there is an inner disturbance, or if you find that there's something wrong that's happening, or you're uncomfortable with something, that actually is your push towards your spiritual growth and your evolution. And the reason why that happens is because you are in a curriculum. So all of us are in a curriculum, and we experience these things so that we rise from where we are and we go to the next level on our curriculum of this journey. And the second one, which is really, really important to me, is how you relate to an issue is the issue, and how you relate to yourself while you go through the issue is actually the issue. So in the entire thing, issue is never really an issue. It's all about how you deal with the issue, or how you go through the experience of yourself in that issue. So that is more important. And then we talk about the emotional realm. So your mind, if we equate your mind as a computer, let's say it's like a giant computer, then the contents in that mind is like a network, because it's so many files, you're remembering so many things, you're seeing so many things. So all of that are files in your mind. That is your content. Now this mind needs energy to really operate. any system needs energy. So if it's a computer, it needs energy through electricity. Similarly, our mind needs energy. So the job of emotions is what it provides energy to this mind. So that is why emotions are there, because that gives the energy to this mind to either distinguish between, the right, positive or negative. And your feelings arise in a way where the mind is more comfortable. So like, let's take for an example that we lose our wedding ring. If you lose your wedding ring versus a normal ring, your emotions will be more high towards the wedding ring, because you're connected it that, oh my god, if a wedding ring is lost, there's something wrong. But if a normal jewelry is lost, you'll be like, it's okay. But that is actually the mind game. So that is how you have to work through your emotions and understand what is the difference. So technically it was still a piece of jewelry, but my mind was very comfortable, or my mind was very knew that, oh, this is what is important, so I'm become more emotional about that. So that is how the entire emotions work. And that's how you have to break this down and then work it. Now I think I'm going to stop here, because this book is really, really very deep, and it will be very hard to explain it in 5 minutes, so I'm going to stop here.